And so at this time, I'm going to allow the mother to speak. If you would, Mom, give your name, spell your first and last name.
Take your time, I got you.
You know, at this point, it don't even matter what my name is. Because they didn't understand what my son's name was. They painted him as a horrible criminal. He was a big bubbly teddy bear. A mama's boy, slept with me till he was 15 years old. I raised 3 boys by choice as a single mother because I didn't want anything to be around them that wasn't healthy for their minds at early age. I wasn't a selfish mother. I was very selfish. I slept with my bedroom door open. They never saw closed doors in my house until I got married. Now divorced, separated, or whatever you want to call it. My son Keelan, due to acts of survival, due to losing my oldest son back March 2016, March 16, 2011, when I lost Carrie Raphael Connell, I lost Keelan Rashad and Cameron Laderick Connell. We were a close family. We ate dinner together. We did homework together. I cooked and cleaned every single day. Homework assignments, we lived on a schedule. They were in the bed every night about 8 o'clock. No one was allowed in my life that wasn't fit for my life because I had to think about my kids. Okay? I ended up moving into a black rural area, which my sons then was born and raised in Center Point. At that time, I'm not racist, but it was predominantly white. And I have white people in my name. You can tell by my last name is Connell, okay? So I'm not prejudiced about nothing. I just want justice to be served. I want the community to police the police. I want answers. I know something has taken place. I'm not condoning or saying anything because I can't speak on anything. I haven't got a call from no one. I have a business partner, Cherie Mo Burrell, and I run a tax business. I was sitting there working. She was doing other things. And I told her, I said, Ree, I got to get up, baby. I got to go. She said, you don't normally leave this time. The traffic done died down. You gonna get to Vestavia? Because I am a resident of Vestavia Hills, Alabama. I said, no. I said, that's my baby laying over there that them police done killed. And I want some answers. You know, so my Heavenly Father, the universe, has shined down on me. And he showed me that that was my son. No one called me. I don't do hearsay. I do touch and agree. If you touch me, that's what it is. If you touch me, that's what it is. That's what I believe in. I don't do hearsay. Okay? I have taken care of so many people in my life and my children in my life. My children used to get mad and say, Mama, why you being so nice? That's just me. My kids, even from Sun Valley Elementary School, Robertson Elementary School, Curry Elementary School, Green Acres Elementary School, J.O. High School, Woodland High School, those are some of the schools that my kids attended, and they would tell you that I was a very active, involved mom, single, worked a job, went to college, and also worked, cooked every single day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Keelan, he was responsible for cutting up the bell peppers and onions, depending on what I was cooking that night. Carrie, he was the DJ. Cameron, he's gonna help me cook, and he just gonna make sure everything. We lived off a schedule because I was a single mom by choice, not by force. We came from a good family background. My mom, my mom and my uncle then, when they moved here, they lived in English Village. A lot of them don't know what that is. It's Mountain Brook, little baby Mountain Brook, sit on the little end of it, you know? My grandfather was one of the first black biracial tailors of Birmingham. So we came from something. When they killed Carrie Raphael March 16, 2011, I lost all of my sons. So I have 2 gone. So I'm approaching the anniversary of my oldest son, March 16th, and to have buried my other son, February the 23rd, which was on a Wednesday just as well as the day Carrie was killed, March 16, 2011. And Keelan and Cameron was out of town, and I had to tell them the next day that their brother got killed. I have a son incarcerated at the Jefferson County Jail. I have no problem telling you what I want you to know about me, but the speculations of the world mean nothing to me, because no one lived in my house but the EK3 brand. That's the KKK, Carrie, Cameron, and Keelan. So no one can speak on my son. He was bubbly. He took out the trash. If you was in the car, you walking, he said, ma'am, close your purse. Ma'am, you know, you need the umbrella. He finna run out and help you. You understand me? The community loved him. Some disliked him because they didn't understand him. My child had mental issues from birth, okay? They know this. He was housed in Jefferson County Jail. He was on medicine and everything. Sweet as gold, loving. Even some of the officers of law have spoken highly of him. I went to school and graduated with some of the officers of the law. You know? I'm not painting a picture. I don't condone anything that's wrong. But what is wrong is for Birmingham police to neglect to tell me what happened to my son. I demand to know. I need the community to police the police. You understand me? I need answers because I have many questions. They didn't contact me. God had me to go down to that precinct about 6:20 yesterday evening, crying in tears because I was shaking, because I got that feeling that I felt March 16th. You know, it's a mother's thing. You know, when your mom is just the intuition, you know your baby's done it. You know, I felt it. No one called me. I don't do hearsay. You know, I met some of the worst, best people in the world. You understand me? All of us are flawed. All of us deal with trauma every single day of our life. No one and nothing is perfect. No one will paint my son to be a bad person when he would do anything for anybody. I have videos. We danced. I used to chase him around the house with the turkey for Thanksgiving. Say, I'm going to get you. We did everything together. I cooked every single day. And people were like, whoa, she a good mom. And they brought friends to my house whose moms was out, you know, with mishaps of their life. I don't care to speak on it. But I didn't ask where their mom was. I took them in and fed them. I would take them and buy them school clothes. I would take them and buy them shoes. I would take them and buy them books. I would take them and buy them socks and whatever they need because they wanted to go to school. You know, I've been a very selfless woman all of my life, okay? I was abused, misused, and mistreated growing up. I'm not holding a grudge. I think whoever it was responsible for the experience, raped and molested. I've been through some things. I was an overprotector. No one could use the bathroom in my house, not a man. He had to go outside due to what I've experienced. And a pedophile doesn't have a preference, you know? So I protected my kids at all costs, at all angles if I could. I'm not here to say this, that, and the third. I'm here for justice for my son because I know it's something. They didn't reach out to me. God led me down there. Like I was continuing to say, I rang that bell at the headquarters, and no one answered. So I walked off. Some said, Erica, go back, Erica, go back. I pushed that button. I said, ma'am, my name is Erica Denise Connell. I said, the Lord sent me down here. I said, because He's showing me that that's my baby over there in North Avondale, laying down on that ground, dead, laying on his back. I said, could you please let me know? I'm trying to compose myself because I've been a crybaby all my life. I try to stay strong even when I don't want to because I have to. I said, hey. She said, come here, Miss Connell, spell your name. She said, E-R-I-K. I said, no, ma'am, E-R-I-C-A. She said, okay. She made a phone call upstairs to the headquarters, to the Department of Homicide. Someone told her something. She came back and she said, I said, what is it, ma'am? She said, oh, nothing. I said, is that my son? Is that my son that's laying over there dead, that the police has gunned down like a wild dog and animal? Is that my son? She said the Connells will be giving you a call, ma'am, if it is. When she said that, she put her head down. I knew right then a certain type of electrical chill went through my body to as if I was tasered, like they tasered my baby down on the ground. I feel my kids' pain because I'm not a mammy. I'm not the type to put nobody for my kids. I was a mother and a mama. I cooked every day. I went to the school every day. I participated. Check the records. They'll tell you about me. My children used to say, Mama, stop doing for everybody. You too nice. They used to get mad at me. I took care of my whole family and forgot about me. Went homeless because I lost my son. So I now lost my mind. See, let me tell you something. You can have all the riches in the world, but when you lose your soul and you lose your mental, you're nothing. It took me to get 47 years old to know who I am as a woman. Because I knew what I was as a mother. As a woman, I had to know who I was as a mama. As a woman. It took me to get 47 years old. And I'm not afraid to share that. Us women, we go through so much without even trying to. We wear so many hats without even wanting to. We wear hats we don't even pick out. We wear hats that people just give us and toss us. You know? My grandmother used to always say, if you don't stand for nothing, stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Well, I always have been that stand-up type of mother. Even when I'm sad, you wouldn't know it because I'm going to keep a smile on my face. My sons, I taught them how to laugh through the good, bad, and the indifferent. My son was a great son. Okay? Due to act of survival, okay. Doesn't make him a bad child. Some of the Birmingham police officers loved him and know him because I went to school with so many. My name is Connell. So when they hear Connell as a African-American black woman, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm mixed. We all are. We mixed with good things and we mixed up with effed up things. But they're not going to paint my son to be some type of animal. They gunned my baby down, and I could hear my baby calling, Mama! Because that's all he did. And we could be in the kitchen like this. Mama! Boy, shut up calling my name. I'm right here. I had a great rapport with my kids. No one can take that from me. I did better than some kids that was in a household with a mom and a father. Sometimes a father make a difference in the home. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes a mother make a difference in their home. Sometimes it don't. Try living in a household with a mom who was physically there but wasn't there. I'm currently writing a book called Dressed Up Hurt. And I will make sure each of you all get a copy for free. But I just had something to say. I want justice for my son. I need them to be transparent. I need them to think that if that was their son out there laying on the ground. You know? I really do, baby. I do. That's all I'm asking for. Just give me some answers, because I have a lot of questions. No one reached out to me. God led me down there to that precinct. Nobody reached out to me. Nobody. The coroner called me at 9:30 last night. He said, hey, Miss Connell, Mr. Perham or somebody, I think this your son down here. He ain't said come on down here and identify him. He said he think. So you know what I did? I went on home because the Lord had already showed me that it was my baby through the vision and being in tune with him. You know? You're a cutie. You know? You're beautiful too. You know? But I'm just being honest. It's time for officer laws to stop taking matters in their own hand, because they have laws and things to abide by too. They have rules and regulations too, okay? What did my son do to you all to make y'all want to shoot him down and gun him down like a wild animal? Not even giving him a chance. He was running from you guys. From Avondale behind the paint shop, all the way across Master Airport Boulevard, then over across to 1st Avenue North, over across to 43rd Street and Mars Avenue. I need some answers. Y'all chased my baby like he was a wild hog. And I got a problem with people even abusing and harming animals because I love them. Wild or whatever it is, it's wrong. They chased my baby down. I'm not going to cry. I'll do that in the privacy of my home. But I got something to say to the world and to Alabama and to the Birmingham City Police. You didn't live in my home. My child was not a bad person. Matter of fact, an active police officer and my child, they're friends now. She just became one. Jade Little. I might be saying the wrong thing, but I know she said she was going to school to be a police officer. Well, she went to school. She went into a program to become a jail officer at St. Clair County. I don't know per se what you call them, jailers or whatever. And I went to her ceremony. Her mom died when she was a baby. She had nobody. I went down there to support her. I bought her things for her to put on and everything. I have her certificate, her badge now. Okay? I have another child that graduate, Army. I have their certificates. They're not even some kin to me. All my kids' friends call me every day. I have another child that I stopped DHR from taking them from their family, and they're all successful now. I'm her. They could bring stray cats home, kids home, or whatever. I loved them, and I helped them, and I did what I had to do for them. My baby had a mental problem, and they know that. Not using it for an excuse, but for not to call his mom and not let her know or notify her that her child is dead. I'm so glad I pray and do what I do with my God. Because he showed me, he led me down there by my baby. He did. No one called. The Connell called, it might be. He didn't say it per se, but that's what I got. That was his disposition. Y'all didn't tell me anything. Now they want to call me, and Miss Connell, this is such and such, and this is detective, and this is this, that, and third. Well, they gonna wait on me, damn it. Because I waited on them all night, and they ain't pick up a pecan to call me. They ain't rubbed two sticks together to call me. They ain't even put two cans with a string together to call me. So they gonna wait. My son was a good son. Loved by many, misunderstood by a lot, but his mama knew him good, and his brothers. I have two sons that has been taken away from me. And now I got to get my other son out of county jail. I paid his bond, he's been released. Can't get him till tomorrow, and I got to talk to him and explain to him. And you know, he said, Mama, I don't want to see nobody, I just want to get up under my mama, because it's always been me and my mama and my brothers. Ask around Birmingham, they know me. I'm well known, well loved. And that, guess what? I'm not Facebook, I don't live off likes. I live off genuine love. You can say you love me, I got to feel it, I got to know it. My son was a good kid. He would do anything for anybody. My godson had a stroke that lived upstairs for me. September 6th had a stroke. Keelan go up there and bathe him and take care of him every day. Who you know of another grown man to go bathe another man, the whole entire body, and we would help him. My neighbors where I live, they know we took care of each other. My son would take out their trash, do anything for them. People call me, hey, Miss Connell. I said, hey, baby. Well, what's your name? I said, you can say Connell, but it's Connell. But hey, I answer, just don't call me out of it. You know, I laugh. But my son was called to do work and to help people in the neighborhood. He was well loved by many. He didn't even have a chance. If something is running away from you, they're trying to get away, right? So why gun him down like a dog? Why? It could have been your mother, your brother, your son, your daughter, your uncle, your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Mr. Officers of the Law, Birmingham City Jail. It could have been any of your family. How would you feel? You would want answers too. So I deserve answers, and I'm not going to stop. If I have to sleep at the City Hall or sleep at the Capitol of the United States in Washington, Supreme Court, I'm not going to rest until I get justice for Keelan Rashad Connell. Y'all have a blessed night.
Thank you for talking.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
God bless you.
I mean, I don't have to be on the media. I mean, I just want one thing to be relayed, you know, that when we execute young black men, black and brown bodies in this city, like we are permanently altering the matrix of generations to come. Whether they committed certain acts of survival that were not approved by law enforcement,